Right, this is not going to be easy to make, but let's just get this out of the way and done with. But for some of you, I don't know, because nearly everyone who watches me does know this, but if you don't, I have a missing finger. If you can tell, it doesn't climb on me. Yeah, I have five on one hand, and then on the other one, I don't have the pinky. Now, it doesn't really affect me in day-to-day usage, but it has come with a background of people who would just take the mick out of it. And yeah, my past isn't really well with my hand. But also another thing, at the age of 14, I was diagnosed with Asperger's, which is a form of mild autism. Now, the reason that affects me is because I technically, I really don't see like really bad dangers like everybody else does. I think it's just normal, and because my brain works differently, I think of ways that people think you can do things, but I think of it as a different way. Granted, it takes longer, but it still gets it done. But it's still not the right way of doing things, if you know what I mean. But it also adds to me being socially shy as well, because I can talk to people on social media, but I still end up shy because my autism kicks in. But I can't say something which in my head think is the right thing to say, is on those lines, but to other people it could be on the wrong side of things and end up backfiring on me. So yeah, so when it comes to talking to new people, that kind of backfires as well, because I don't know what to say and I might say the wrong thing, but in my head it's the right way of saying things. Because with my head I think what I should be saying is the right thing, but when it comes out, it's the wrong thing. And that's really what kind of puts me off it, because obviously I mean to say the right thing every time I say something, but sometimes people take it the wrong way and it goes the bad side of the route, which is what I don't want to go down. But I'm not making this video just to make all these assumptions about me true. I'm making this video just because I want people to understand how autistic people work a lot more. Because obviously, yeah, we are different because we have that, but at the end of the day, we are still the same. We are still a human being. We still function the same as everybody else. We still work the same. We've just got that on top, like with OCD, ADD. You could have Down syndrome. You could have something else with you, and people take you the wrong way, which that shouldn't happen. Because only people that have got autism like me, who have got different syndromes, and I've got ADD, ADHD, and I know someone who's got Down syndrome who I've known since school. But I don't let people with other disabilities or problems wrong with them get in the way, because it shouldn't be that way. Because if someone's got a disability or a disorder, it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, someone's different, but doesn't mean that does not mean to treat them differently. And at the end of the day, they're still the same person inside. So you should still treat them the same way as you treat your friends or your family. This is what I don't get. And normally, with me, my friends understand it fine, and then everyone's taking a limit, because with my autism, it adds to me temper a little bit. And I do get quite a short temper. But they know when to stop, because I know when they're having a joke, but I know when they're going too far, and I tend to outlash a little bit. But I'm holding back on that a bit, because I don't want to get like too mad or too violent, if you know what I mean. And I ain't a violent person at all, but when people annoy me, it does happen, and I do have to calm myself down, which isn't hard. Just takes a little bit of time to calm me down. But again, this is why I'm making this video, because autistic people with ADHD, ADD, even with people who have got different syndromes, some of them, I see people on the streets or even just online treat them differently because of who they are. Doesn't matter what gender they are, doesn't matter where they're from, age, location, no matter. They still get treated differently, and that shouldn't be happening. Like, I can see myself as a normal person. Yes, I may have that wrong with me, but I don't think people should treat me differently. Because when I go online, I tell them I have autism and a missing finger. I finally admit that straight first day. Half of them stay and actually acknowledge it, and I found it, but the others just block and delete. And I don't know why. Because what's the point of knowing someone, trying to talk to someone, I should say, and then you tell them what's wrong with you, and then just flat out ignore you. I don't get what that problem is. Because at the end of the day, fundamentally, we are still the same human beings. We still make mistakes. We still do the same things. But with some, yeah, they have a bit more wrong with them. But that doesn't mean you should treat them differently or just flat out ignore them. Because at the end of the day, anything that anyone has needs to be recognised and needs to be said and told by different means. I mean, yes, granted, mine isn't really that serious. I'll admit, autism's not serious. Unless you got really bad autism, then yeah, it is bad. But, I don't know, I mean, I know for a fact, because I have autism, I am a bit lower for job applications. Because when when people know you got autism, I know some companies that respect autism, that respect it, actually go with it because they understand what it means and what comes from that, so they know what to expect. But there are still companies out there that hardly know anything or don't know anything about it, and when you tell them, they're like, what's that? And I'm like, really? Because if you're going to employ someone, you should know fundamentally all the basics they should have. Like, if you know from the background they got autism, or they have Down syndrome, or they have ADHD, ADD, or something with them, then doesn't mean you shouldn't. I can put this. It shouldn't mean you shouldn't just ignore them. Like, I've applied for many jobs over the past year, and only three or four have gone back to me. Told them I have autism. They were fine with it, but still came up short because obviously they've had someone more experienced than me. But nonetheless, they still respected me for saying that I have it, and that they know a bit more about it, and they can counteract that a lot more. Which is what I like, because I can tell someone I've got it, I can try and explain it as much detail as I can without looking on the internet, and if you understand it, they research it more, and then find out what it actually means to have it. But still, I know that around the world, many disorders and disabilities are not fundamentally known very well. Mostly in countries where they don't really have the sources to connect to the internet, and they don't really know what it means, or the resources known to know what it is. But this is why I'm making this video today, because yes, I have it, I accept it, I've had it since birth, I can't control it, but I don't let it affect my normal day-to-day usage, because if I did, I wouldn't be anywhere right now. Yes, granted, when I went to the Army Cadet Force for 6 years, I was still having, because at that point I wasn't diagnosed with autism, but I had it because obviously I got told I had it since birth, but I wasn't diagnosed until I was 14. But it didn't let that stop me go through 6 years of Army Cadets and actually get to Forster Trainer and Sergeant. I didn't let that get in the way. I went for job applications. In the first years of me working, I managed to get a couple of jobs, but it didn't let it affect the way I worked. Because if I did, I wouldn't be a good employee. Because if I let it affect me, then I'd have no job by now. And I wouldn't have anything I have today. Like my new TV, my PlayStation, my phone, this gaming chair, or even anything. I won't have anything. But it's the fundamentally part that I gotta put into words. I know it is known for all these, but most employers don't actually know what to do with it. This is one thing that kind of gets to me. Yes, granted, autism is more known nowadays, but there's still some people that don't research it enough. I mean, yes, I'm probably not the best person to talk to about it, but I do give my best to explain it and to talk about it and what my side of and see what my side of it is. But that's just it. That's just me. 21 years of age. I have no pinky on my right hand. Don't let it affect me. I have mild autism. Again, I still don't know if that affect me. But to other people, it does affect people in different ways when you tell them that. And yet it shouldn't. Because fundamentally, I've said that word way too many times, but it is a big word for me. But nonetheless, it's still something that needs to be more recognised and more known. But that's just it. This video isn't a rant about it. It's my view on autism and to talk about how other disabilities can affect people's lives, because obviously if you've got any of these, it is harder for you to get a job because some disabilities and disorders come with different disadvantages. But fundamentally, if they know you can do it and you can be training and you're up to task in hand, I don't see why it should stop anyone trying to get a job. Yes, granted, we're in 2020, it is hard to get a job. I've been looking for a year. I've not stopped. I don't see why I should stop. Because if I stopped, I'd given up. And I'm not giving up yet. So why should I give up? You guys tell me. But, hey. That's just it. That's just me in a nutshell. But you pause at me, doggy. Look at him. Nah. But seriously, man. That's my view on autism. People may have different views on autism and the different forms that it comes in. But that's just my side of the story in the way that it affects me. That's just it, man. Nothing much more I can say apart from if anyone with autism actually sees this and can actually help me counteract everything that I've said or expand on it a bit more, then I'd be very grateful. But nonetheless, that's it. If you guys enjoyed, I'll see you next time. Voice is going again. Bye guys.